15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Last time they had the football, he ran it in. That was his 7th rushing touchdown of the season as they begin with a first down here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. Fake. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills have taken the lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Come the Bills. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bills out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nifty move. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The Bills at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Another Bills 1st down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harris is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll try. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in Week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season.
Capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. And he'll take over here again, 1st and 10. Not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That's going to be caught downfield by Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had 3 touchdown passes in the game last week. He's already got 3 here in the first half alone as his guys start first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing deep here for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. Will try to pick it up himself. Now he's into the clear again. And down right around the 37. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 53
Back to throw.
First down.
Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman from 13 yards out. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with... Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 85 yards. And the Bills have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
And this is...
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. Here's the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills are on their way to a 2-0 start. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 4 runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
They pitch it to Harris. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You get in a 2nd and long down situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
It's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.